I ran for and was elected in the position of senior patrol leader. That year, I also went to 3 summer camps. Cedar Badge, where I learned leadership skills. Lost Pines, where with the rest of my troop, I got a chance as SPL to use those skills. And Chimayo, where my fellow scouts and I were equipped for the test and hiked 5 days in the New Mexico mountains. That same year, the morning I left for Chimayo, I said goodbye to my mom for the last time. I had no idea that would be the last time we would speak. After 5 days of backpacking, my crew arrived back at base camp, where I learned that my mom had been hospitalized. A few hours later, I was on a flight home. In the following month, I still did my best to do my duty as SPL. I ran the meetings and made sure every event was planned and executed appropriately. I didn't want my fellow scouts and leaders to have to endure what I was enduring. But when my mom finally passed away, I called a few of my leaders and told them I wouldn't be attending next Tuesday's meeting. Instead, I had to go to my mom's viewing. But then that Tuesday night, about 7:15, the time the meetings usually start, I found myself at the funeral home surrounded by scout uniforms. Without the SPL's knowledge, the troop had canceled the Board of Honor and said, "Come support me." From that day forward, I realized that scouting is much more than an organization. Scouting is a family. In a few years, scouting helped me grow from a boy who couldn't make his own plate at dinner to a man who would leave the comfort of home and spend over a week backpacking in New Mexico to North New Mexico. Just like family, my fellow scouts and scout leaders helped me grow. And just like family, my troop was there for me when I needed them most. So this Eagle Award is not mine alone. This patch belongs to all of my fellow scouts and scouters who helped me evolve into the person that you see before you today. There are so many people who deserve thanks for helping me get here. First, I have to thank my mom. She kept me involved in scouting, even if it meant spending nights in the eerie bonds of the Lexington or a cold and wet tent. But more importantly, through her unwavering dedication and endless supply of patience and love, she helped make me the person I am. Although I now follow the Scout Oath and Law, I first learned many of the values of the Oath and Law: kindness, selflessness, and honor through her. We only shared 15 years, but I'll forever be grateful for everything she did for me. I also owe gratitude for the rest of my family, to my aunts and uncles who are always willing to help, whether it be transportation to a meeting or help with a merit badge, to my grandparents who made sure who never eased up on me until I finished everything I needed for Eagle rank, and to my dad who made sure I had everything I needed to get here, including the motivation. I would also like to thank all of my friends and fellow scouts. Without your help and encouragement, I would have never been able to complete my Eagle project and be here tonight. Last but certainly not least, I would like to thank my scout leaders, from teaching me how to properly hold a flag, to giving me guidance on my advancements and merit badges, to help me overcome homesickness, and encouraging me to stay in scouting when times were tough. I'm truly thankful. As a part of this ceremony, I do have the privilege of honoring one of my leaders who helped me reach Eagle with a mentor's pin. Honestly, I wish I had 5 or 10 of these. I could spend an hour listing all of the leaders who helped me reach this position, but unfortunately I only have one pen. I have to honor the leader who gave me the final push through my last few merit badges and my Eagle project. Through persistent encouragement, even a little bit of nagging, this leader kept me motivated and gave me the momentum to finish all the Eagle requirements before my 18th birthday. It was close. Without her help, I wouldn't be standing here today. Ms. Scargata, I'd like to give you this mentor's pin to you. If you can come up, please.